Today let us talk about courage. Often courage is associated with decisiveness, courage is associated with innovation, courage is associated with enterprise, courage is also associated with the ability to take a course which is not the beaten course. Why people deter from being courageous and why we cannot take those simple steps which are required to become courageous. We will have a simple framework today. It has 5 basic tenets which are known as directness, facts, focus, practice and timing. First, as I told you, is directness. When you want to be courageous, if you are answering as a child to your parents' question, which may be wrong, or your pressure from a bully in your classroom, if you are trying to resist it, you will have to be direct. You will have to tell what is it that you don't like. If you are going away, if you are beating around the bush, if you are indirect, if you are confused about what you want to say, then it is quite likely that your courage will be dented. The second is facts. When you are going to take any courageous decision, when you are doing a thing which is professionally courageous, or you are exposing your team to something which is unknown, let us say you are leading a team of expedition. If you do not know what is the terrain, where exactly are the resting places, where exactly help is available, where is medical center, then probably that courage you will not be able to take. The third is focus. You cannot be courageous when you have 20 different things where you have to take a different courageous stand. Courage requires mental bandwidth, courage requires intellectual application, courage also requires learning from others. If it is so intensive things must be done in a limited manner with focus. So apart from being direct, knowing the facts, you must be focused and you should take only 2 to 3 courageous projects at one point in time. Fourth thing that I told you is practice. When you will have to go the way of a courageous person, not that of a mundane routine, then what you need is practice. You should keep on doing which you like but which are different, which require taking decisions which have not been taken before. Genius as well as people who have made difference have always come through by taking decisions which are a little off the beaten track, and that requires doing it as a habit. So practice is very important to become courageous. Last but not the least is timing. If you do not have the timing, the best of your courageous steps could fizzle out. All the mental tension, all the stress, all the intellectual depth, all the association, all the collaboration that you have garnered to take the courageous step may come to a big zero if your timing is not right. If you want to tell something to your boss, time it properly. If you want to take a decision in which you are engaging with an unknown partner, time it properly. When your organization is in deep trouble, it is not the right time probably to experiment. Depending on the DNA, if you decide that the timing is right, go ahead and do it. There are 3 other supporting factors about courage. They are known as the 3 E's of courage. One is empathy. When you are telling somebody something, always think from his own shoes or from her own shoes. Second thing is called engagement. No courageous step is possible if you have burnt your bridges, if you are not willing to discuss, if you are not willing to engage with the other side. And third is escalation. Whenever you find that your boss is not responding to your courageous move, if you think that a vendor is not responding to a courageous move, if you think that somebody in your supply chain or delivery chain is not delivering, you should know the escalation matrix. Who is the boss's boss? Do you have the courage to go to boss's boss if the boss is not willing to tolerate your courageous steps? Directness, focus, facts, practice and timing. You must have engagement, empathy, and ability to engage. Thank you.